I had this fuel valve here for the 450 soaking in my carb cleaner tank for about 2 weeks. I forgot about it. So I just took it out and cleaned it up with a little compressed air. Put the valve back in. I blow through it. It works perfect. I dumped all my old crappy gas out of this gas tank. And I'm ready to put this sucker back together now. And I took about a gallon of crap out of here. It was like a brown, watery mush with a little bit of rust color to it. And I'll thread this back in the hole, and hopefully I can salvage this valve and not have to buy a new one. And at this point, I'm ready to put the tank back in the machine and try it priming that line again and see if we can get it going again. Nice. I got this crappy gas cap on here that has the gas gauge on it, and you can see there's a crack in it. And I think what's happening is that when it rains and stuff, it's going in that hole and it's going in the gas tank. So I'm going to throw this gas cap in the garbage and put one of those Napa chrome caps on there. I have one somewhere here. And that should alleviate the water and the gas problem, I think. And I think we're ready to go. Well, the 450 is a success. I put some fresh gas in that tank and I blew into the hose and it primed the line in like 2 seconds. And I didn't capture this on camera, but I literally put the choke on and hit the key and it started up like instantly. Not even a full crank, and it fired. And it ran perfect the whole time. You could see in that video that the fuel was in the fuel filter, the fuel pump was working, choke was totally off and it was running fine, so that's good news. I got a little bit more work to do on that thing before I can drive it around, and mainly it doesn't have a charging system in it, so I got to put the voltage regulator in, and I had wired the stator so I can put it under the dashboard like the newer tractors have and get rid of the one under the flywheel. So I just got to scrounge up a Kohler voltage regulator from my parts pile and put that in, and maybe find a battery for it. And I think it should be ready to hook up a mower deck to and try to mow some grass with it. I've never done any work with it before, so it's pretty exciting. I'll probably take the deck off the 430 and put it on that thing. And the stupid 430 just blew a belt on that deck last week anyway. So if I got to take the deck off, I might as well put it back on that other machine when I put it back together. But yeah, it's going to be good, you know, and it really runs good. I have to make an adjustment to the throttle linkage. The cable isn't adjusted right, and it's like, you know, when it's in idle position, it's not pushing the, you know, the linkage enough to get it to idle. So I had to kind of use my finger on it to get it into idle. But I'm really happy with how it's running. And I probably have run it for 10-15 minutes and it hasn't leaked any oil out of that crankshaft seal yet. So yeah, it should be good. The problem is that my tractor time is usually about, you know, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and back in June it was still light out and now it's dark out. So unfortunately my tractor time is shrinking as fall gets closer. But stay tuned and we'll have more on this 450 soon.